Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day. We're back with another video, and for today I got my best 3 MLB picks for the games on Friday. I also have a bonus pick in this video, so make sure that you hit that like button and make sure to subscribe, because if this video gets 150 likes, I will be giving you guys a 5-man for the games on Saturday. So we're going to jump right into everything really shortly, but before we do so, I want to make sure you guys are taking advantage of this. I say it every single video, but please, you only have less than a week left at this point. Download the app Betr. They are giving all of my viewers, so if you're watching this right now, it applies to you. When you download this app Betr with our promo code PISTONS, they are giving all of you guys essentially $30 for free. All you do is download the app, use the code PISTONS, and make a deposit of $10, and then just place an entry. They're going to hook you up with 30 for free. There's no catch. So you can put in 10 and they'll hook you up with 30. Links are down below in the description, and they are also pinned in the comment section. So please, please, please take advantage of that while you still can. Send it to your friends, and yeah. Also, inside our VIP group, as you guys know, we have a VIP community on Discord where we send all of our best picks every single day. We give you our best, absolute best picks on the board for PrizePicks, Underdog, Chalkboard. And this is where we are up hundreds of units in the long run, over 660, which is insane to even say out loud. So if you're interested in joining the Discord, it normally is $100 a month or $1,000 for lifetime. We hook you up completely free for 30 days if you download Betr with our code as well. So not only are you getting that free money, but when you use our code PISTONS, you're also going to be getting a free 30 days inside our community. Just drop a comment when you're done saying, hey, I used your code. And if you already have Betr, don't worry. Just go to the description. We have a bunch more apps. Now, that's out of the way. Let's get into the picks. First up on the board, we have Alex Bregman for less than 1.5 total bases, and there is a lot to like about this pick. Number one, every app in the market is essentially in agreement. He has hit this in 8 of his last 10 going below this number. 13 of his last 20 for a 65% clip. Head-to-head, the most recent time he played the Dodgers, he did stay below this number. We can also see on the 2025 season so far, he's played in 59 total games, and he's hit this at a 59% clip in 35 of them. Going back to last season, over a 47 game sample size, he hit it at a 56% clip. So basically, across the last 200 games he's played, he's hitting it at roughly a 57 to 58%, which is obviously something we really like to see, on top of the fact that he's hit it in 8 of his last 10 for an 80% clip. If we scroll down here, he's failed to go above 1.5 bases in 4 of his last 5 games at home. In 3 career matchups against the opposing pitcher, he is 0 for 3, 0 hits. But it gets even better, because Alex Bregman is hitting .290 on the year, but specifically against right-handed pitchers, his batting average drops over 10% down to .266. So he's hitting about 15% worse against right-handed pitchers. If we scroll down, it gets even better, though, because Sheehan is actually pitching better against righties. You can see .274 in the year overall, but specifically against righties, .263. So the pitching matchup, A+. The trends, A+. Every app in agreement. I love Bregman to stay below 1.5 total bases. As always, though, make sure to do your own research. These are my favorite picks. Nothing is ever guaranteed. I will always be the first one to tell you that. So, yeah, let's keep it going. Second one is Teoscar Hernandez, and I threw a bonus pick at the end because the odds for this one are moving all over the place. They've changed 3 times in like the last 20 minutes. But Teoscar Hernandez, for less than half of a run, he has hit this in 9 of his last 10, including 7 straight games without scoring a run. 17 of his last 20 for an 85% clip. Head-to-head, 2 of the last 3 times he's played against the Red Sox. On the 2025 year, he's hitting this at a 59% rate over 82 games. Even last year, over 170 games, he hit this at a 57% clip. So much like the last pick, a 250 game sample size, and he's hit this at about a 58% clip across that span. When you factor in as well that he's hitting this in 85% rate across his last 17 or his last 20 and 9 of his last 10, including 7 straight, he is ice cold, and we're going to take him to stay cold because he's also hit it in 9 of his last 10 games on the road. And against Bello in his career, he is hitting 250. And if we scroll down, it gets even better because we can see he's hitting worse against righties, 235 against righties versus his 253 overall in the year. And then the same thing for the pitcher, not much of a difference, 244 versus 243 against righties. So a lot of the stats are going for us on that one. I like him to stay below half a run and not score. For the third and final pick that I have for you guys, we're going to head over to the New York Mets versus the San Francisco Giants. And remember, there is a bonus pick at the end, but this is the official three-man. We're going to take Logan Webb for more than 5.5 strikeouts. And as you guys can see on screen here, he has hit it in 8 of his last 10, including 5 of his last 6 games. 15 of his last 20 for a 75% clip, and most recently when he did play the New York Mets back in May of last season, he went for 8 total strikeouts. On the 2025 season, Logan Webb has been on fire. If we go to the 2024 season, he was such a hot and cold pitcher. He had these amazing hot streaks, then a cold streak, and he only was able to go above 5.5 strikeouts at a 42% clip last season. But this season, he's hitting it at a 71% rate. 15 of 21 total games. He did have a pretty tough outing against the Blue Jays most recently, but as we can see based off of his previous games, whenever he goes below this number, he typically goes on a bit of a tear after. So hopefully that trend can continue for us. He's averaging roughly 6 innings pitched a game, and most importantly, he's exceeded 5.5 strikeouts in 5 straight games at home. But not only that, he's averaging 7.6 strikeouts a game on average in his last 5 at home. So I really like Logan Webb to go above this number. And take a look at this. Draftkings, Flip, Fanduel, Caesar, everyone and their mother is favoring that one up. That is probably my favorite pick of the day. So this is the official three-man. I'm going to give you a bonus pick in a second, so stick around for that. But we got Bregman less than 1.5 total bases. Teoscar Hernandez less than half of a total run. And then Logan Webb for more than 5.5 strikeouts. I take these every single day on Underdog Fantasy, by the way. And when you guys download Underdog with the promo code PISTONS, if you want to tail me, they're going to hook you up with up to $1,000 in deposit bonus and a free square that'll automatically boost your payout up for whatever you guys want to cook up. Code is PISTONS, as I said, and if you leave a comment saying, hey, I used your code, just like I said earlier in the video, we'll give you 30 days in our Discord for free as an added bonus. Now, for my extra pick that I have for you, we're going to take Jack Suwinski for less than half of a total base, so him not to get any hits. So you can see every app essentially in agreement on this one. He's hit it in 9 of his last 10, 16 of his last 20, really 16 of his last 19 for an 80% clip. Head-to-head, the last 2 times he's played against the Diamondbacks, he's went below this with 0 hits. On the 2025 season so far, he's played in 21 total games, and he stayed below it in 16 of them for a 76% clip. And even going back to last year, over an 83-game sample size, a 58% hit rate. So I really, really like Jack Suwinski to stay below half of a total base. And those are my favorite picks that I got for you guys today. If you haven't yet, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, send it to your friends if you have not yet. And if you want more info on me, my community, how I got banned from multiple casinos, and also how I've interviewed a PrizePicks odds maker, go back on my channel. I have a lot of educational content that I really think you guys will enjoy. That's all I got for you. Leave some comments with your favorite picks, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thanks.